Today we'll discuss a very interesting and important tool, the micrometer. If you're in the engineering or manufacturing field, you should know how to use it. So, let's first discuss what a micrometer is. Simply put, a micrometer is a precision measuring tool used to measure very small dimensions, such as the thickness, length, or diameter of a metal rod, wire, or any mechanical part. There are generally three types of micrometers. The first is the outside micrometer, also known as the external micrometer. It's used to measure an object from the outside, such as the diameter of a cylinder. The second is the inside micrometer. The inside micrometer is used to measure the internal diameter of an object. The third is the depth micrometer. It is used to measure the depth of an object or the height of a surface. In this video, we will learn in detail about the external manometer. First, let's understand its components and their functions. The first component is the U-frame. This is the U-shaped body of the micrometer. This frame is made of a strong material, such as cast iron or steel, to provide stability and durability to the micrometer. The second component is the anvil. This is a fixed component located at one end of the frame. Its function is to support the object from one side while you take measurements. The third component is the spindle. This is a movable cylindrical rod that moves toward the anvil. You get a measurement when the spindle and anvil touch the object. The fourth component is the sleeve. This is a graduated cylinder that covers the spindle. It has a scale on it, which displays the main measurement. This scale is in millimeters. It has a total of 25 divisions and 25 subdivisions. The fifth component is the thimble. This is the rotating part that moves the spindle. The thimble has a graduated scale in millimeters. This helps us give readings in additional decimal places. The fourth and most important component is the ratchet stop. This is a safety feature that prevents the spindle from over-tightening. Whenever you use the ratchet, it applies a specific force. This keeps your measurements accurate. Finally, there is the lock nut, which locks the spindle so that you don't experience any disturbance while taking measurements. Now, the most important question: how to use a micrometer. Let's understand it step by step. First, you need to ensure that both the micrometer and the object you're measuring are clean and free of dust. This will ensure accurate measurements. It's important to set the micrometer to 0. Rotate the thimble to ensure it's set to 0. If not, you'll need to adjust the zero error. Now, place the object between the micrometer's anvil and spindle. Slowly rotate the thimble until the object is tightly fixed. One thing to be careful about here is not to apply too much force, as this could damage the object. Use the ratchet stop to adjust the spindle to its final position. This will ensure constant pressure and accurate measurements. Now, hold the micrometer up to your eyes and carefully read the scales marked on the sleeve and thimble. First, take the reading on the sleeve, which has a total of 25 divisions and 25 subdivisions. The difference between each division is 1 millimeter, and each division has a subdivision representing half a millimeter. Next, you need to take a reading from the scale on the thimble. Thimble readings are for very small distances. This means that when we rotate the thimble once, a distance of half a millimeter is created on the sleeve. There are a total of 50 divisions, with a difference of 0.01 millimeters between divisions. To take this reading, you need to see which number line on the scale on the thimble exactly matches the horizontal line on the sleeve. Multiply that number by 0.01 millimeters to get the thimble reading. Add the readings from the sleeve and the thimble to get the final measurement. For example, if the sleeve shows 8 divisions, and if you look carefully, you'll see a subdivision next to it, your sleeve scale reading will be 8.5 millimeters. And if you look closely, the thimble is slightly ahead of the subdivision. We determine how far it extends by looking at the scale reading on the thimble. Now, look for the line on the thimble that exactly matches the horizontal line on the sleeve. That line is 25. Multiplying 25 by 0.01 millimeters will give you the thimble's reading. Add the thimble's reading to the sleeve's reading, giving you a final measurement of 8.75 millimeters. There are some common mistakes you should avoid when using a micrometer, such as over-tightening. Try not to over-tighten the spindle in an effort to grip the object tightly, and don't forget to check the micrometer's zero position. Otherwise, the reading may be inaccurate. So, friends, this was a complete guide to using a micrometer.